Hello everyone. I am going to stream some Civilization 6 because I really like the game. I'm messing with the settings because I know the music is too loud, so I apologize. I'm gonna turn that off. I love Civilization 6. Like, I started liking games like this uh, back when I was playing Age of Empires 2 on an old gateway computer back in the 90s. My cousins had all the original
From
Civ
the first
games.
stirrings of life beneath water, to the great beasts of the Stone Age, to man taking his first upright steps, you have come far. Now begins your greatest quest. From this early cradle of civilization on towards the stars. You could have followed the whims of your colleagues, Simon Bolivar. But instead you chose to become the liberator. Hardships never dissuaded you. So hold fast to your ideals and lead your republic into a new age of prosperity.
Yeah, I just didn't want to talk over that because I do like the intros. So I set I set the civilization to random because that's generally how I play. This is on Deity difficulty. Um, and yeah, the map is set to Highlands, standard size. I turned on a couple of things. It takes this game so long to load up. That's the one that it also tends to crash. So I'm hoping that it doesn't crash, and that we don't have an issue. Again, this is the joy of streaming when I can do whatever I want because I can play the games that I like, and it is what it is. I did figure out how to upload stuff to YouTube, so that's useful. I'll probably play some games that have like stories and maybe do like episodes. For right now, I'm just messing with what I can actually get into and do. All right, so let's turn the music off or down. Audio. Okay, we're gonna turn the music volume all the way down. Love the music for this game. It's amazing. Highly recommend playing Civilization 6. I leave the tutorial on because I always forget to turn it off. Okay, so this is a world building game where you play actual civilizations from Earth. For today, we'll be playing Simon Bolivar, who is an interesting figure in history. If you'd like to learn more about Simon Bolivar and the Grand Colombian Empire, I recommend checking out Extra History's special. They did a really good job kind of explaining who he is and the role he played in history. It's interesting. I like this game because you can learn about people and it's really pretty and it's just a fun game. So this is deity difficulty, as I said, which means the AI is as powerful as it's going to get. They get huge advantages, and I might die within 10 turns. If I don't, then you'll get to enjoy a slightly longer stream. So let's see. We've got some forests. We've got coffee. We've got milk. Rocks, corn. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to move our warriors over here just to look around a little bit. So we've got some rivers over there. I could start the city here, but then I'd lose this woods tile, and I don't want to do that. So we're going to move one square over, and we're going to start our city here. It's not probably the best thing in the world to do, but that's what we're going to do. And, yeah, we're going to see how it goes. Just going to focus fire everything for right now, because we need everything. Work on animal husbandry. Maybe we'll get lucky and have some horses. And I think we're gonna work on, let's see. Okay. We're gonna work on a scout to start just because it's useful to know what all is around in the world and where things are and all that good stuff. All right. Let's keep exploring a little bit. Maybe we'll find some cool stuff. All right, so we got some bananas. So basically the idea of Civilization 6 is you are trying to catapult your civilization to the height of prosperity and to the point where they are the leading civilization in the world. There's a lot of ways to do that. Whether you choose to pursue a domination victory by war or a diplomatic victory. I did turn score victory off for this just because I don't like score victories. That's just like at a certain point the game hits, I think it's 250 points, and then the game just stops. I don't like playing that way because, especially on Deity, because it just feels very abrupt when the game just ends all of a sudden. All right, so we've got a nice. Maybe I'll put like a coastal city over here, possibly. Got a lot of crabs and stuff like that, so that could be useful. We've got some mountains up here. This is working out. We've got no barbarians so far, so that's handy.
Reconnaissance units like
Alright, let's just explore a little bit more this way with this warrior. And now we're going to work on a slinger, and we're going to send our scout out. So scouts are reconnaissance units. All they do really is look around and discover stuff. There's all kinds of things. As you can see, our map is not very big right now.
we have just there are several different types of city-states, and each may provide different benefits in return for our friendship. Our government, over time, will allow us to earn envoys to grow these relationships.
Okay. I do have secret societies turned on, which is one of the expansion options that you can get for Civ. I also have heroes and legends, which adds historical. It adds like mythological figures and heroes like Sinbad, Hercules, Hippolyta, Mulan, characters and people from history and myth and legend. It's a really cool expansion. I really enjoy that one. I think it's one of the better ones they did for this game. Alright, so we met a city-state, Mogadishu. That's cool. Let's do... Okay, so these are your governors. Governors can add benefits to your city-states. For example, Victor the Castellan increases the combat strength of your garrison and establishes in 3 turns. And then he's really fun to play with. You can make your units a lot stronger. It's harder to put your cities under siege, and he can defend it. He's a really good one to start with. I think we're going to start with Liang just because I like the option of having our
Our governor.
builders have more builds. That could be handy as the game progresses. So I am not good at this game either, for those of you who are watching this expecting any kind of plan or strategy. Um, Mostly I'm just playing to have fun and, maybe entertain some people. Do a slightly longer stream. I like Star Wars Battlefront, which is the other thing I streamed earlier, but I can only play that for so long before I feel like it just gets really repetitive and kind of like I want to try streaming different things and see if, something catches people's interests or anything like
Our
that.
city continues to prosper.
And don't worry, those will eventually stop. I mean, they don't ever completely stop. I always leave them on because I forget stuff. I love playing this game with my friends, and we have a good time. Okay, so there's like a little thing. I don't know why the scout's going over there, but whatever. Okay, so we have discovered a new continent, Euramerica. Okay, that's cool. I do
I
like
am
that the
fond of
game.
pigs. Dogs look up to us. Cats look down on us. Pigs treat us as equals.
Okay. Um, I also really like that the game gives you historical quotes from people, and in this case, we have Sean Bean doing those lines, and he's really good at it. Alright, so let's see here. Well, we've got some farms. Farms are useful, so let's work on pottery, which will let us gather corn and things like that. And we did have horses, so that's handy. Horses will let us make cavalry if we need to later on. Alright, so nothing bad has happened yet.
We have trained our first ranged unit, capable of hitting enemies from afar, while out of the range of hand-to-hand combat.
Alright, I like it, I like it. Okay, things are happening. I think what we are going to do is, I could make a monument, but I don't really need the monument yet. The monument will give me more culture, it also makes your cities more loyal, so people can't steal them by making everyone hate you. I could make a builder, and I think that is the option I'm going to explore. Then we're going to make a settler. I know people are going to tell me I can use the queue. I don't like using the queue because I forget what I put in there. And I am really not doing well because I am well on my way to a dark age. Alright, well, let's continue to explore the world, and we'll see what we can find with our scout. We've got a couple of military units, so we're not completely defenseless. This is a cool game as well. If the sound effects, you know, are very chill. Normally, like you'd hear music from different cultures playing. I turned it off because it's very loud. It gets very I will listen to it when I play a game, but it gets very repetitive, I think, if you're like listening to someone stream it. And you know, the other thing is with everything with copyright and stuff, I don't want someone to pull a video and say this is copyright. So yeah. Okay.
Enacting new policy.
It is not wisdom, but
Alright. Well, we discovered another continent, so we are going to research foreign trade, which will give us the option to make traders and give us a few fun new things that we can play with. Okay, so let's see here. We're going to go for God King, which will give us slightly more gold and slightly more faith. And I think we're going to go for Discipline. I almost always go for Discipline because it makes your units stronger when you encounter barbarians. We haven't found any barbarians yet, which is great in some ways and not so great in others. We can't get the easy experience, but, you know, it is what it is.
Just as our citizens.
Alright, here we go. Okay, so our scout's continuing to explore. There's other civilizations, hopefully. Maybe we'll bump into somebody. But maybe not too soon. Alright, so here's our builder. And we get an extra build. Normally you only get 3, but because of our governor, we get 4 out of this unit, which is very nice. And now we're going to start working on another settler. Okay, so still nothing that the scouts found that I'm worried about. That's good for us. We like that.
Our people know this new.
I thought claim.
Alright, and then we're going to build a farm up here. Get some corn coming in. We got corn and we got horses. So, hey, not doing too shabby. Then I think we're going to start working on irrigation. Because I don't really have anything that I need to mine right now, but I do have, like, bananas and cotton and things over here that I might want to take advantage of. Especially when that settler's done. Alright, so that's really all our builder can do for right now, so we're gonna pull him back. You don't want to leave units like builders hanging out because they can be stolen from you, and then you just spent 8 turns making a unit that another civilization got to use. So you could potentially just lose them forever, or more likely you have to chase them down, and that's difficult. Oh, who did we... Ah,
Our
and there's another
civilization
civilization.
has a
나 한국의 선덕 여왕은 당신을 인정합니다. 우리의 만남은 예견됐습니다.
I don't know if anyone from Korea is... from North or South Korea is watching, but hey, if you are, you're... there's the Korean civilization in the game, so hey, go us. Let's see. It's okay. It's an honor to meet you. We'll be nice. And let's say exchanging information in our capitals is a great idea. It should help promote trade. Now, there is a downside to doing that. People who don't play the game, it basically tells them where my capital is, and I know where their capital is. So their capital's all the way up here. I'm not too worried about that. There's some distance between us, and I'm not in a big hurry to go up that way. I think I'm going to mostly focus on settling along the coast over here. And I'm not going to try to do a war game. I'm not even going to try to win this game very hard, because I don't think I'm going to. Korea's a really, really good civilization. They are very, very good at generating huge amounts of science very quickly, which helps them to win a science victory. You win a science victory by learning how to carry out space missions, sorry, and launching a series of those missions. Like you start with like an Earth satellite, then you go to the moon, then you go to Mars, then you go to another planet outside of the solar system. So outside of our solar system, I should say. So yeah, they'll probably get. They're a really good civ. It's a lot of fun to play as them. They're one of the expansion civilizations. Oh, and that's the sound that means barbarians. So here's a barbarian scout. I don't know where the barbarian camp is, but we do have a barbarian scout, and that's fine. We can deal with that. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to move our slinger, and we're going to throw some rocks at this scout. Try to get him to go away. And then we're going to move our warrior over here, just in case. It's not just in case, because they're not going to be able to do anything from there. Let's see. Our scout's going over here, checking things out. Okay, okay. Alright, so we've got another settler. That's handy. I could work on making another settler, but I feel like it's gonna... Yeah, we're gonna make another settler. Normally I don't try to expand this aggressively this early, but I think it's the best option we have for right now. And we're gonna send this settler to start a city over here.
Our explorers have spoken.
Okay, so friendly tribal villages. So you'll find these little villages that are not part of a larger civilization, and if you go to them, you can basically get them to join your civ, and then you usually gain some benefit. Unfortunately, there's a bunch of warriors here, and I'm gonna try to grab this because it could be a really good benefit. But oh, and there's another civ. So yeah, Coupe. Would you like to? Yes, we'll be friends with Coupe. We'll try to be friends with Coupe. Coupe is probably gonna not want to be friends with us, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah, there's some barbarians up here that we're gonna have to deal with. I don't want those coming down and murdering me. Alright, so our scout got attacked, but survived. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna move this unit here. We're gonna attack this scout. We're gonna try to get some experience out of these guys and, you know, keep these scouts from running in and taking our stuff. Alright, so let's grab this.
This river has floodplains.
We have discovered the hero Orisha. Or Oya. Oya. Cool. Alright, so our builder, we're gonna send the builder over towards where our new city is gonna be, because there's really nothing for them to do over here. Oh, we got a second builder for... I was looking at it, I'm like, why did I have two builders? I thought the game glitched or something. That would have been funny if it happened when I was streaming it, too. Like, of all times, for the game to glitch and give me... Oh, we discovered another city-state over here, so that's cool. Alright. The Maori Empire.
Thousands have lived without...
Okay, so thus far, things are going okay. We're going to start working on writing, so that we can build science districts and all that good stuff. Get rid of that scout. Don't want that hanging around, bothering us, causing problems. We'll found another city over here. Alright, so what can we do over here? I think what we're going to do is start work on a monument. Alright, okay, things are happening. We've got a lot of cool stuff that we can potentially do now. A lot of nice things are starting to develop.
We have the opportunity to develop a formal trade route between two cities. As our civic knowledge, Your Grace.
That's the positive aspect.
Okay, so a couple of things. Traders are something that you are basically a fun unit that they don't attack. They can be attacked, but they don't attack anyone. And what you do with them is you can send them to other civilizations to trade peacefully. They also make roads, which is really nice because it makes it a lot faster to get around. Alright, so let's see here. We're going to work on craftsmanship. And we're going to send our warriors up and see what's going on up here. Very, very risky move with my scout because they're probably not going to live for very long, but you never know. Alright, so the Korean unit killed that guy. I have a feeling there was a camp up here. I'm thinking maybe the Koreans killed it. So we're just going to try to get rid of as much of that as we can. Alright, and we'll send this unit over here as well to start developing our tiles over there. Okay, so the reason I can't send a trader to anywhere else right now is because I haven't explored enough and I don't have the range and ability to see a clear route between any of these other civilizations. The other problem is I don't have boats, so I can't sail over and trade with this other city-state. So we're just going to trade with our other city. It won't...
In addition to bringing riches to our
won't do much for us, but we'll, you know, get some extra food and some extra productivity, and there'll be a road, so that'll be handy. I'll build that, which will get us some cotton, which is nice. It'll help to develop our city, keep everyone happy. Oh, there's more barbarians. Okay, so maybe there must be still be some barbarian camp up here. Maybe there isn't. I don't know. Let's have our slingers attack this unit. And there we go. And we'll have our warrior attack it as well. Didn't quite manage to finish that unit off. Alright, let's see. What else could we build? Could build another farm. Farms are good. Help your cities grow more quickly, give you more housing. So we've got a nice little... I've found the last couple games of Civ, like this, there's like a benefit to having a triangular shape to your early cities, just to like, you can more easily fortify them, move units between them, establish trade routes. I know there's people who play this game who are really good, who are looking at what I've done and will say it's terrible, and they're probably right. But I'm doing the best I can, and hopefully this is not
This military unit has
too boring. Okay, so we get promotions for people. We're going to go for volley because they're out in the field right now. Now, the cool thing with the Grand Colombian Empire is when you promote units, normally that's the end of the unit's turn. That's all they can do. They heal and they get a special power-up. The Grand Colombians continue to... Sorry. Continue to be able to act on their turn. So we're going to finish off this guy. We'll let that guy heal for a moment, and we're going to continue exploring this way. So, haven't found too much yet. We're probably going to have a Dark Age, which is not great. For those who are wondering, a Dark Age basically means that I have not scored very well, and my civilization is going to be less loyal, and they're going to be more unhappy. It's basically, if you look in the right-hand corner of the screen, you'll see I have 3 out of 11. So yeah, it's not ruinous at this point in the game. It's just kind of like, I need to start making things happen, and I'm not doing the things I need to do to get points.
Our city-state neighbors have made a request of us. If we can impress them, I think they will reward us handsomely.
Okay, so we've met 3 city-states, and that's cool. So we met a bunch of city-states. Okay. Alright, so we built our banana plantation. I'm just gonna have this unit hang out because there's really nothing else for them to do right now. And we're gonna continue to explore with the scout. The scout has gone a pretty fair distance, hasn't really found too much that's dangerous yet. Alright. Okay. Got a nice couple of tiles developed, so things should be reasonably okay. We're working on stuff.
It would seem we have final...
Ah, there's the barbarian camp. Okay. I'm gonna send this settler this way, ignoring the obvious, like, let's go for the triangle shape. And we're going to work on a monument over here in Bogota. Okay, so they're trying to get rid of this, and it's just not happening for them. That's what's going on. Okay, that makes sense. So basically, if you get a barbarian camp off of the map, you
We
get
have
points.
recently gained advanced knowledge.
Writing means sharing. It's part of the human condition to want to share things.
Sean Bean
Thoughts,
just
ideas, opinions.
Sean Bean just has such a pretty voice. He's a really good narrator for this game. Okay, so we can sneakily grab this, which will get us some points, and it will get us an advancement and some money. Those are all nice things. Then we're going to work on sailing. And then we're going to attack this scout. And our scout over here continues to explore around and see what is out there in the world. Alright, so things are progressing.
Civilizations have uncovered new technologies and civics, and soon the world itself will reach the dawn of a new era. Our actions in this era may lead us into a golden age for our civilization, or perhaps darker days lie ahead.
Alright, so we're gonna have a dark age because I am not playing effectively. We're going to promote this warrior, make them a little more effective, and then we're going to start marching our troops home because there's really nothing else for them to do up there. Okay, and we met a city-state of Lahore. Okay, cool. There's Lahore. Thus far, Korea has not been a problem. I'm really hoping they don't declare war on me. Oh dear, Category 4 hurricane. That's not good. The sound effects for this game are just so pretty. Like, it's a very, I wish I don't know. I wish that, like, things were different. I'd play the music, but I just don't want to play the music and risk, like... Okay, so Cleopatra. We're going to try to be friendly with Cleopatra. We'll see how it goes. Let's see if maybe we can give her some money. She won't want to murder us. Because right now, nobody likes us. Oh wow, she's all the way over there. Okay, so we've met Korea, we've met Egypt, and we've met the Maori. So that's pretty cool. I'm excited with the civs we have so far. It's a nice blend of very different ones who can all do very different things. The worst thing that's happened so far was a Category 4 hurricane that didn't hit me, so we lucked out on that one because it's hitting right over here. Yeah, we got some people in our civilization. Alright, okay, so here's our little city of Bogota, growing along, and over here we have Cumana, also growing slowly but surely. And we're going to have a third city soon. I thought about putting a fourth city,
Faithful has grown.
Skill without imagination.
but the problem with doing that is it would be on a flood tile, and then it could potentially get flooded, and it's not something I want to deal with if I can avoid it. Okay, so let's see here. So the Pantheon will give your civilization a bonus, usually. Let's see. Okay, so Divine Spark. There's not really any of the really good ones left. So I think what we'll do is go for Goddess of Festivals. We do have a plantation. And we have a finite number of fishing boat possibilities, so that will at least get us some more culture going. Which is nice. I mean, it's something at least. Okay, let's see if we can get a campus built. Oh my, we don't really have a good place to build a campus, do we? No, we don't. Alright, well, let's do this. Let's do a devotion to a hero. We'll see if we can get Anansi to join our civilization. That'll get us a point, at least. And maybe we can use him to help us out a little bit. Oh, goodness. Someone declared war on Egypt. Well, that'll happen. Who declared war? I think Egypt was already at war, and somebody threw a city-state into fighting with them. I don't want to get in any wars with anyone. I'm going to be peaceful and do my own thing over here, and hopefully everyone will leave me alone. It doesn't usually go that way, but we can hope. Alright, don't really have any wonders I want to build right now, so I think we will... This is not an ideal place to build it, so we're not going to do it. We're going to focus on a granary and see if we can maybe get something going with that. So Anansi has the ability to basically eat resources off the map and feed them into you so you can gain big boosts to your culture or your science. And we're going to use him to try to like catapult us up here because I am way behind.
It isn't just our lands that can be...
Vessels large, may...
Okay, so now we can improve these tiles over here, and that's good news for us.
Our people have...
And now we have more stuff, so hey, go us. We're going to focus on researching archery. Really nowhere good to build these things. Let's have them just work on a monument for right now. Yeah, we're gonna have a Dark Age. But that means you get to see what happens. I know a lot of people who play this game are really good and probably don't have Dark Ages very often, so hey, the benefit of watching someone who isn't good at the game. We're going to have this monument over here done, and we're going to have the granary finished soon. Ooh, dust storm. You don't want that. There we go. Is there anywhere good to build a campus? No, we have no good places to build anything. So we will build a galley and see if maybe getting some kind of a navy going will help us out.
Once again, we have the opportunity to enhance our powers of governance.
Alright, let's put Victor in Caracas.
May the forces of evil be... It was luxuries like egg.
And we'll research mining and military tradition. Okay. Things are happening. Not great things, but they are happening.
Who deserves more credit than the wife of a coal miner? Bravery is being the only one who knows you're afraid.
Okay, so we're gonna send our builder on down. What else could we do? Let's research bronze working and mysticism, because those are things that...
My liege, we have an envoy at our disposal. We can use the envoy to gain favor with the city-state. Becoming friendly with a city-state neighbor can be greatly beneficial to our civilization.
Okay.
I'm also interested in creating a lasting legacy, because bronze will last for thousands of years. Mysticism is the mistake of an accidental and individual symbol for a universal one.
Okay. So, I think we will then work on currency, so we can make some money. We'll research drama and poetry, which I don't know how that's going to go. We're going to send an envoy to Akkad, which will save us from a dark age. Oh, that was by the skin of our teeth, but we avoided the dark age.
Здравствуйте, я царь Петр. Достойный правитель, подобный вам, должен ценить все самое изысканное. Любите ли вы искусство, подобно мне?
So we have met Peter, the Tsar of Russia. It's an honor to meet you. Okay, so we've got Russia over here, we've got Egypt over here, we've got Korea, who's slowly creeping down towards us, and the Maori, who I don't know where they really are. Again, interesting array of civilizations. Excited to see how this goes. I think what we're going to do now is upgrade this slinger unit to make them archers so that they are more effective. And I think we are also going to... Okay, we can't make any more archers yet. I want to get archers into each city eventually so that we are well defended in case, you know, anything happens. I haven't researched how to build walls yet, so...
The time has come to choose which of our accomplishments to commemorate in our history. This will inspire our people to continue to press forward towards a path of your choosing.
Okay. So, we are in a new age. We are now in the classical era. And the other cool thing with Gran Colombia is you get special leaders, and you basically, normally to earn great people, you have to build districts or carry out certain tasks. As Gran Colombia, I just get great generals at the start of each era after the ancient era, which is really handy. It gives me a little bonus score and makes things a little better for me. Alright, so we're going to do monumentality, so each time we build a district, it will get us a little bonus point. You know what? The Great General is... We're going to use him to make us a spearman with 1 promotion with no cost. So that's kind of nice. I'm just having a Nancy kind of like run around out here and see what's going on.
Je suis Catherine, reine mère de France. Je vous souhaite la bienvenue à mon royaume. J'ai grand désir et envie de découvrir tous vos secrets.
We have met Catherine de' Medici, the Black Queen of France. We're going to say it's an honor to meet her, and she's going to not like us either because nobody likes us. Nobody likes us in this game thus far. Alright, so let's send you over to our kind of frontier city. I'm going to move the archers in here. Wait, where did my scout go? Oh, it's over there in France. Toulouse.
Wealth consists all the world's estate.
Alright, so we've got a lot of districts that we can potentially build. Now let's see what's going to work best. Not that. Not that. Not that. Maybe an encampment's not a bad idea since we're kind of worried that France might eventually declare war on us. So I think what we're going to do is put an encampment right there. And we'll move this unit in here just in case. And now we're going to work on horseback riding so we can make cavalry units. He wants horses for money. Well, we can't really do anything with the horses, and money is always helpful. So let's accept that deal. Because... Oh, Cleo, why are you so angry at me? She's angry at me because I have a weak army. All of the civs have...
No!
He's mad at me because I have developed tiles. So all of the civs have their own little things that they want you to do or not do. In the case of Egypt, they like civilizations with big, powerful armies. They want to be allied with them. In the case of the Maori, they want civilizations who don't develop tiles and kind of like leave the natural world in harmony. I've developed a lot of tiles, so they don't like that. Right now, nobody outright hates me, but nobody likes me, essentially. I'm probably going to stream this for like an hour and a half and see how it goes. I am not going to give Korea horses because I am really worried that they're going to declare war on me, and I definitely don't want to give them cavalry to do it with, so... No, we are not going to do that. Let's run over here and take this coffee.
A man on a horse is spiritually as well as physically.
Alright, I think we're going to work on masonry next. So we can get walls on our cities, maybe. That could be helpful.
다른 이들이 하늘을 향해 나아갈 때 당신은 땅을 파고 있습니다.
Korea doesn't like me because I have not got a lot of science coming in, so... Nobody likes me. They all want to...
Your Grace, we have obtained...
Each of us is caught.
They're all telling me off. I have 2 charges left with the Nancy, so let's go this way. Let's work on iron mining. We did not end up getting any iron in our current border, which is unfortunate because without iron, we don't have the ability to make swordsmen. Uh-oh. Looks like Egypt has conquered Toulouse. Okay, so that's... France and Egypt are at war currently. If if you see that big red fist, that means that they have a loyalty problem and that that city is on the verge of rebelling. So that happens quite a bit when you conquer other cities. Maybe Egypt will be able to hold on to it? I don't know. But France is not doing well in their war with Egypt. The Maori want horses for money. I kind of like the Maori. I think we're gonna go for this. We're gonna go for this deal. I'm really hoping they won't declare war on me. I'd like to make friends with at least one other civilization. Right now, no one really wants to deal with me.
We can no more have exact religious...
Alright, what do we got here? We've got some barbarians. Okay, so we have one envoy. We could send an envoy. Now, you can do your envoys however you like, but let me just show you this. So, envoys, like, if I send an envoy here, it'll give me +1 production in my capital, and in every city with a barracks or stable when producing units. So it'll help me make units more quickly. If I send one here, it'll give me +2 gold in my capital, and in every market I build or lighthouse building. We have... I think we're going to send one to Muscat for right now, because the money is going to help. And we're going to put urban planning in here, which will give us a little extra production everywhere. That scout is still finding stuff. And I keep forgetting that they're even out there.
별들이 당신의 패배를 예견합니다. 하늘의 뜻은 거절할 수 없습니다.
And Korea has declared a surprise war against me. Not really a surprise, Korea. I kind of saw it coming. So they are sending warriors against my civilization. Luckily for me, they didn't send a lot of warriors against my civilization. We're gonna send that war... Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I should not have done that. That was a bad choice. I'm probably gonna lose this trader. We're gonna have our archers try to do some damage here. That's a minor defeat if we attack there. That's a minor defeat. So we're just going to have this unit chill out here. Well, everybody...
The Pantanal is the most complex intertropical alluvial plain of the planet, and perhaps the least known area of the world.
I love watching this game and seeing all the beautiful places in the world, because, like, a lot of them you may never have heard about, and, like, I had never heard about some of these places before I played this game. I'd love to go see the Pantanal and, like, you know, all these other amazing places in the world. I've gotten to travel a little bit, but, you know. It's hard now, especially. Alright, so let's see here. Okay, so if this war goes really badly, then that's what happens. Okay, so they're trying to come in here and be a problem and just generally make a nuisance of themselves. Our warrior held out, so that's good. We're probably going to lose that trader. There's not a lot we can do about that. I could have moved this unit, but I kind of want them to soak an attack. And we're going to send a Nancy over here. There's a random barbarian camp, so that'll give us a couple of points that we can use. Catherine de' Medici will give us money for diplomatic points. Diplomatic points are what you use to vote in world motions. I don't really want to give those up right now. It's a good deal, but I don't want to give those up right now, so I'm going to say no to that. Okay.
Caire, ho pericles ton atenone mi, cae dexiumai se hepetes democratias.
Oh, cool. I like Pericles. We will try to be friends with Pericles. I don't think it's going to make a difference. Oh, no, there's war carts. Oh, no. Oh, no. This is bad. This is really bad. Yeah, they plundered my trade unit. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. It's just a trade unit. I can literally buy another one even if I need to. So, I love the naval units in this game. Having that boat is not going to be much help to me, but you never know. Can I make a unit? That would be nice. We're going to make an archer and see if that can help us. And we're going to try to get ancient walls up to be even more helpful. Yeah, this is not going to go well. Yeah, take that. We'll see how this goes. The fact that Korea already has at least a couple of war wagons potentially is problematic because those things do a lot of damage. Or chariots, I should say, not war wagons. That's a different thing. Alright, so that didn't do too much damage, and they're pulling units back, probably to solidify for another attack.
We are now ready to choose where to build our government buildings.
A strong economy.
Okay, we're gonna go for political philosophy so we can get a better government. And then I think we will... We're gonna go for the Hermetic Order, which will let us see ley lines and cool stuff. Alright, so can we do something about this? Okay, so Pericles doesn't like that. The Maori don't like that. Okay, so that didn't really help us very much. Oh my goodness. I could be exploring with this unit, with this galley, but I'm afraid to do anything with it right now because I kind of want it to help support my city if it gets attacked.
My liege, the more special...
Okay, so our encampment is done, which is really nice. And when our walls are done, we'll be even in better position to kind of hold out against this attack. I'm really hoping that works out for us, because Korea could take us out of this game very easily. I mean, all they'd really have to do, if they came in and like attack, if Bogota goes down, then I'm probably gonna have loyalty issues with my other cities. I don't know. It would just be really bad. I'm trying to play a peaceful game, Korea. Why must you declare war on me? I want to build more districts, but I'm just not really getting good bonuses anywhere to do it. So I think we're just going to focus on walls right now because we really need to be defended with the war going on. And we'll have Anansi keep exploring a little bit, see what else is out there. I think Korea might have lost interest in the war. Possibly. They might have lost interest in the war. Let's move this unit this away. Yeah, if you're watching me play and you like this game, Civilization 6 is available to play on the PlayStation 4. It's a lot of fun. I will say this is one of those games that don't think you're going to jump on and play for 15 minutes and accomplish something. Unless you're really, really amazing at it, like to a point I can't even think, because it's one of those games that just eats hours
Though our
of your
population
time.
grows, there is little room for our newest citizens. We should find a way to act.
Alright, what else can we do here? Do I have a good place to build? Okay, so we do finally have a decent place to build a campus with a +3 bonus. So let's do that. Let's do that. We are going to build that +3 campus here so that we can have more science. Science is good. Science will help us. Alright, so we're pretty well defended. I mean, Korea's being at war with us is still not good, but I'm kind of hoping they'll just eventually declare peace and we can all be cool again.
The opportunity has arrived for a
Divide and rule.
Okay, so we could go for oligarchy, which would make our units stronger, or we could go for classical republic. I'm going to go for a classical republic. We are currently at war, which is not great, but let's do more production towards builders. I could go for revelation, but I'm not going to get that. So we're going to go for charismatic leader. So we'll see how that all goes. Let's continue exploring with Anansi a little bit. Alright. I think I'm going to stream this for like another 30 minutes maybe, just to... And Peter has joined a secret society that doesn't like mine. So I am not having good luck this game with the secret societies, it would seem. I don't care. I want to join the Hermetic Order because they're all about, like, you know, the natural world, and that's cool, and I like that. There's also vampires and Cthulhu and the Owls of Minerva, who are, like, all about economic policies and stuff like that. They're fun. I just felt like doing the Hermetic Order. I don't usually do them. Once we have all these walls built up, it'll be pretty difficult for her to come in and really mess with us. For a while, anyway. Oh no, Anansi is going to die soon.
The Lord made us all out of iron. Then he turns up the heat to forge some of us into steel.
Alright, so... let's work on astrology. As you can see, we're at turn 65. I have 3 cities. Nobody likes us. We're actively at war with Korea. I think Korea fell back to reinforce their city and maybe work on some siege units, possibly, which I really hope does not prove to be the case, because I am not prepared to take on siege units right now. Alright, so we're gonna have walls here soon, which that means all of our cities are well defended, which is handy. I mean, they're at least like, basically, if your city has no walls, troops can just march right in, smash into your city, and take it over very, very quickly and effectively. If you have walls, then they either have, it's much harder, and they generally are almost always going to have siege units to do it. Okay, a +4 commercial district would be very nice. So let's do that. We'll build a +4 commercial district. Alright, so we've got a commercial district coming along. We've got a campus district coming along. Getting walls everywhere. Pericles wants my diplomatic points. We're not going to give those to him because we want them. Pericles is all the way over here.
A physician without a knowledge of astrology has no right to call himself a physician.
Alright, so let's work on celestial navigation so we can build harbors. Let's send Pericles some money and see if we can maybe get a friend in this game. That'd be nice.
Impressionnant. Il semble que vos espions soient partout. Mesdames de compagnie seraient ravies de les entretenir pendant la fête.
So Catherine de Medici likes people who spy on people. I don't have any spies yet. Everyone wants my diplomatic points. No, they're mine. I'll trade you horses. I'm not giving diplomatic points up. I need them. I also like that this game does reward, like, players who don't necessarily... You can do nothing but declare surprise wars and try to run over everyone and smash people. But the rest of the world's going to see you doing that, and they aren't going to like it. Let's see... I might try to build the Temple of Artemis eventually, but I don't think now is the time. We probably... I'm going to work on another trader just because we lost that one. She likes that I have money. Well, I mean, thank God someone likes something I'm doing. Okay, okay. So Korea's going that way. That's fine. They can go over there and do whatever they want. Let's see if Pericles will be our friend. Yay, Pericles is our friend now. He's only met 2 other civilizations.
Not only will the cement house...
But hey, we at least are... Everyone doesn't hate us anymore. Just everyone except Pericles hates us. Oh, my. Oh, and whenever you hear that sound, it means barbarians have come in somewhere on the map. Let's see where. They're over there. They're not my problem. Okay, let's send an envoy to Mogadishu. Which will get us a point, and as an added bonus, it will annoy... It's nice to have them on our side just in case.
Ваши люди жаждут познания и красоты, но вы гнушаетесь наукой и искусством. Отчего же?
Peter doesn't like me because I don't have any science or culture. I'm like, I just built the science district, Peter. I'm working on it. It's, you know... It's happening. It's just taking a while. Okay. We're gonna have a new trader soon, so that'll be handy. We can maybe send them down to Mogadishu and get some more money coming in and all that good stuff. Mogadishu has a pretty fair military too, so hey, I'm not sad to see that they're my friends.
People who cannot find time for recreation are sooner or later to find time for illness.
Okay, we will send them to Mogadishu. And then we'll work on military training. And I think we will try to build the Temple of Artemis, and it will be the first wonder in our civilization. We'll see how that goes. We will see how that goes. I hope everyone's having a nice day, by the way, and as you're watching this, that you're enjoying it, and that things are going well for you. Alright, so Anansi is out of the... has basically aged out. Basically, they all start with a certain number of lifespan.
Set your course by the stars, not by the lights of every passing ship.
And eventually, you can recall them. Okay, so... we're gonna go for the wheel. Yes, we haven't researched the wheel yet. We are truly an advanced civilization with our lack of the wheel. An encampment would be helpful. Just in case, you know, someone were to try to attack me. I mean, that may or may not happen, but... it's gonna happen. They're gonna try to attack me. I feel like Korea just, like, pulled everything back and thought, like, the war was gonna be really quick and easy, and, like, just severely underestimated me, which, you know, is what it is. Alright, where's our scout? They're still running around, exploring, looking at stuff. Egypt is still holding on to Toulouse. Or Toulouse or Toulouse? I don't know how to say that. But that is the capital. That is the French city that they captured. So there have been a couple of wars in this game. Up, and here comes Korea. They're bringing units back. Russia doesn't like me. Fine. Whatever, Russia. Oh no. Oh no, that's a lot of guys. And they have crossbowmen now. Okay, that's not good.
Those who
Okay, so let's do this one thing at a time here. Catherine de Medici's at war with Cleopatra currently. She likes Pericles. So we're going to send her 25 gold just to kind of keep on good terms, and we'll see if she'll be friends with us. Okay, so Catherine is our friend. That's cool. That's cool. I like that. We're going to pull these guys away from the crossbowmen because they'll just die. And let's see if we can make something happen here. Pew pew. no, that's so bad. That's just so bad. I had a feeling that Korea wasn't done with us. Well, we'll see how this goes. Maybe we'll get lucky. And there's the siege equipment. Yeah, they've been working. They've been working hard. And they're coming for our capital.
Don't reinvent the wheel. Just realign it.
Let's work on engineering. And we're gonna do what we can do. That's all we can do. As Miss Frizzle said, take chances, make mistakes, get messy. Alright, so if I attack that, it doesn't die. If I attack this, it takes some damage. So we're gonna attack this. Because that thing will mess up my walls really fast. And we don't want that. Alright, so everyone's inside of a city. Everyone is reasonably well defended. I'm kind of hoping that, like, Korea gives up soon, because... Oh, they ran away. Okay. Now they ran some of their units away, I should say. Okay, so we're going to try to take this catapult out of the game because that thing is bad news all around. Round 1 from my archers. Another round thanks to my city walls. Another round from the archers. Well, that worked. Let's take out this warrior unit over here just because we don't want them running away to get promoted and get stuff. Okay. Wow, we propelled a second attack with Korea, so hey. Go us. Oh, and now they're running down here, because things weren't going well for them up there, I guess. Okay, we're gonna go for Garrison. Now, Garrison is a great promotion, but it only works when you're in a city, in a district that provides a defensive bonus, and it makes you plus 10 strength, which is great. Let's name this unit. We're gonna call them... The Glory Rain. I like that. I like that. Alright. Open fire. Alright, so that cost her a significant amount of military force that she probably spent a long time building. And we're going to see if we can maybe get lucky and steal some experience off of this. I didn't really need to do that with that unit because they weren't going to win it anyway, but I want to see if I can get them a little bit of experience just because they're a completely fresh unit. Yep, and they are coming back to attack my other city. That's fine. Things are happening. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. Fire! Blammo. And fire again. Haha! Take that. Alright, alright, alright. For those wondering why I can't, it's probably because there's forests in the way. We're gonna let that spearman unit heal up a little bit, because that fight did not go well for them. And we're going to fire with the archers. Take that. And we're going to continue to try to get some experience for this spearman unit. It has one promotion already, so I mean, they don't really need to be doing that, but I'd rather throw it out and get some experience than just have it be kind of a stagnant unit that never does anything. I don't know what Korea thinks they're going to accomplish with the... It's like the AI is confused and it doesn't know that... it knows it can't take the city, so I don't know if they're just trying to...
the house of Artemis that mounted to the clouds, those other marvels lost their brilliancy. And I said, lo, apart from Olympus, the sun never looked on aught so grand.
And there's the Temple of Artemis. We actually did manage to build it. And we finished our commercial hub. So things are going pretty good for us. This is probably a waste. But we're going to start working on another settler over here. Make a watermill over here. And we're going to focus on a market for right now. Let that unit heal up. And we are creeping... We're going to get a golden age, so hey, go us. Everyone's joining other secret civilizations. It's like all the other secret societies are getting joined, and I'm like, I'm the one that joined the Hermetic Order. Oh my gosh.
Invincibility lies in the defense. The possibility of victory in the attack.
Okay. We're going to try to do naval tradition. We'll assign a governor to Cumana, just to make it even better than it already is. And we're going to take this unit out of the game. Alright, so Korea has attacked us for the second time, and it did not go well for them. It did not go well for them. Alright, so for those wondering, what are all these little guys with books? There is a religious aspect to the game, or you can found a religion and try to win the game via religious victory. These are all of Russia's missionaries that are coming to spread their religion to this continent. I don't have a religion, so I don't really care, because I am bad at the game. But it's an avenue that you should explore and you can have some fun with. There's a barbarian here. Go away. Oh, I actually listened and went away. I'm impressed. And I have to be my own mod. I apologize. We'll delete that. And we're gonna ban that person. The joy of being a small-time Twitch streamer and starting out. Luckily,
Great
I've...
news! Our accomplishments have propelled our civilization into a golden age. During this time, our civilization will be stronger and more loyal than ever.
Alright, so we now are in a golden age.
Nay.
One man's magic.
Alright, so what does this Great General do? We're gonna hold on to this unit for right now. And Korea still wants a fight, so here we go again. Actually, let's take a moment. +2 movement for builders, may purchase units with... Okay. Let's go for pen, brush, and voice. I never do that one. We're gonna do that. And we will kill some crossbowmen. Or injure them, at least. That didn't do very much. That did. Let's work on construction. I'm really afraid of Korea. They're really determined to kill me.
After a loss in loyalty, a nearby foreign city has declared independence from its...
Yeah. So,
Nay. Nay.
what happened with that is basically Egypt conquered Toulouse from France. France, they didn't have the loyalty to hold it, so the people rebelled, and now it's drifting, going back towards rejoining. We're going to say you may condemn Buddhism because that's Korea's religion in this game, and they are attacking me. And we're going to say no great general points because I am the only one with great generals. I have 65 points. I'm not doing very well. I'm not doing the worst. I mean, that's Korea because they're being warmongers and attacking people and just being unpleasant, but alright. I didn't win either of those things, which I'm not surprised by in the least. Pew pew! Take that! Haha! Been streaming for an hour and a half. It's just kind of amazing how quick time goes. I mean, especially in Civ, because this game always kind of eats time very, very rapidly. And you can see Korea is building cities, like, slowly creeping towards me. They just put down Sangju? Sangju? St. Jude? I don't know how you would say that. Egypt again complimenting me because I have a lot of money. Korea again attacking me because they want to take my stuff. That's pretty much what this entire war boils down to. Korea wants to take all my stuff.
The 4 building blocks of the universe are fire, water, gravel, and vinyl.
And now we will work on mathematics. And we're going to build an aqueduct. And let's send our settler up this way. I forgot to attack that crossbowman unit. Well, that's a problem. We'll see how that goes. I should have attacked that, and I didn't, and now my encampment is damaged because I forgot. Alright, let's do it. Let's attack some stuff. Open fire. Pew pew! And then we will fire on them again. And there we go. Encampments are great as a defensive measure. They're not as powerful as city walls. They can be damaged. You can repair them, which is also very handy. I am not giving Russia iron. You guys are not being nice to me. You're not my friends, so I'm not giving you anything. I didn't even know I had iron. Wow, I mean, it must be on a tile I developed. That's actually really good because I thought we had no iron. Okay, here we go. Oh my goodness, they're bringing in pikemen. Okay, we're going to focus fire these crossbowmen. Alright, so that's dealt with. Oh my goodness. And here comes their little chariot. Okay, so they got pikemen and a chariot. Well, that's not great, but it's not the worst thing in the world. We can definitely deal with all of that. So we're going to focus fire the unit that is already damaged. Not quite enough to kill it. I think it has like 1 point left. Alright. This city is basically just here because I had another place to build a city. Is there really anything good to build here? Okay, that's nothing. A +4 campus, you say? Yeah, let's go for that +4 campus. that's a lot of guys. Oh, that's a lot of people. Okay. 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 That is a lot of people. So we're going to have our spearmen run over here so that they can help reinforce our encampment. We're going to get rid of this thing. I'm going to fire on this catapult. I'm going to fire on the pikemen. That's not going to do very much damage, but some is better than none. And we're going to fire on this chariot. And we're going to make ourselves another archer because we really need that other archer. I think we will try to build a granary so that we can have more food stored up for this unending war with Korea that I did nothing to start, but that Korea seems just really determined to carry on with. Ow. Oh, their catapult fired on my encampment and did a lot of damage. That's bad. That's bad. Okay. Okay. We can do this. We can do this. We're gonna build a granary here, and we're gonna just focus fire this catapult. It's just a catapult, and it's a really damaged one at that. Okay, that worked. Fire on that. If I attack them, I'll win, but that unit will probably die. It's a risky move. We're gonna go for it. Because that gets us military tactics boosted, so hey, go us. And their pikemen went the other way, so hey, that works. That works for me. They didn't kill my unit.
Without mathematics, a good navy is not a problem.
We are going to work on machinery so we too can have crossbowmen. We'll work on recorded history. And we're going to make a galley here. It's going to be kind of a useless galley, but we're going to make one. And then we're going to try to kill this catapult. Come on, die. It worked. Alright, that went well for us. You're gonna go back in here and just heal up because you were very lucky to survive that. And now we will try to whittle this guy down. Oh, we get a promotion. That'll be handy. Um... Okay. So, the war, she continues. I love the fact that someone came into my channel that, like, literally no one watches, and it has been up for a day to post bots. It's like, nobody's watching this. Nobody cares. Come on, we're doing something. Wait, did he go in the water? Why? Why would you do that? That's just silly. Well, that's fine. Most units that aren't pretty much every unit that isn't a naval unit, if you put it in the water, it is a lot easier to take out. So that just worked out really well for us. We have survived another wave of Korea's assault. And thank you to anyone that actually has watched this far. If, you know, I'll probably... I'm not going to try to finish this in one sitting, because I've played Civ games that are like many, many hours. So maybe this will be something that I do a couple episodes of to like encapsulate the whole game. Or it'll just be something I throw up. I don't know. Again, I'm streaming on a lark and just kind of seeing what draws people's interests, what people might like, games that I enjoy playing because, you know. Okay, so she wants to make peace. I am all about that. And she'll even pay me to make peace with her. So let's have peace. Peace at last. Because I do not want to go to war with Korea anymore. I didn't want that war with Korea. That was a long and costly war. It did yield me a lot of experience, which is very nice. But I don't want it. I want the peacefulness. I want, you know, I want people to be happy and things to be good, not, you know, constant war. Although that's probably more interesting when there's a war going on for people to watch. We shall make another trader. I should have repaired... Actually, I don't need to repair the district as urgently now because we're not at war anymore. So that works out. Alright. Things are progressing. Okay. My friendship with Pericles has run its course. No, Pericles, my friend. Okay, so let's build some stuff. We shall build a lumber mill. Look at that. Beautiful lumber mill, which will help us to be better and faster than we already were. I legitimately don't know where the Maori civilization is. I really should go up and find it, but that would be what a smart person would do, and I am not that person. Um... Okay, so these people are actually happy, so that's good. Maybe we'll build a harbor. +4 harbor. Hey, there you go. Boom, harbor district. Go us. Let's build a farm here to take advantage of the rice. Again, not the best placement of things, but I do want to take advantage of the resource while I have it. Oh no, our poor scout's gonna die. After all that, after everything they found for us, they're gonna die. Maybe they won't, maybe we'll get really lucky, but they're probably gonna die. Like, almost certainly. Do 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 do. Yep, there goes our scout. They explored some stuff, but they died. Unfortunately for them. We'll send this builder up to start developing some of those other tiles up there. Russia wants horses for money. I am not doing anything with the horses, so we'll take that deal. Egypt is over here, like, just on the warpath, invading people, taking stuff over, not being very nice. Now the
I've
Maori
lived
finally
through
like
some
something I do.
terrible things in my life, some of which actually happened.
Mark Twain. Let's work on civil service. And we have another trader now, so where shall we send them? Let's send it to Korea. Let's try to be friendly with Korea. And let's repair our outer defenses. Okay, so still nowhere good to build a campus district. That's fine. Those things happen. A theater district, maybe? No. Let us do that. I think I'll stop this episode at 2 hours. I feel like that's a reasonable amount of time to play. And by now, anyone who's still watching is either keenly interested or has long since, like, quit. And I have no problem with that. But again, I understand that this is not for everyone, and that I am not good at it, and people are probably, like, ripping their hair out watching me play. If you're not, then thank you. I really appreciate it. And I'm working on uploading stuff to my YouTube channel, so you will be able to see these. So if you missed something that I streamed, it is going to be on a YouTube channel. so that you can enjoy it. We will... I don't want to build a harbor there. That's dumb. It's not really dumb, but I'm just not going to do it. We will build a commercial district. Okay, so our outer defenses are repaired. We're working on getting crossbowmen, which is going to make our units a lot better. We're going to have more money. Good things are happening. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So, for the record, you can look and see who's kind of in the lead in terms of victories and everything. Let's just take a quick look. Alright, so we are dead last in science. Korea is leading. We're kind of bottom of the middle of the pack in culture victory. France is leading there. Greece is leading in domination victory. No one's captured any capitals, but they have the most military strength. That's very misleading. It'll say, like, Greece has the greatest military strength, but you can have the greatest military strength with just basic warriors that can't really do anything. Religious victory, we are dead last. And diplomatic victory, we are dead last. Not really distinguishing ourselves, but maybe this will serve as a good kind of, you know, example of what not to do. I am heartened to see we're not dead last in everything. So maybe we'll focus on cultural districts and theater districts and things to help bolster that and kind of work towards a cultural victory? I don't know. We'll figure that out. We're trying... Oh, and that sound means a spy is doing some spying stuff. They stole some money from us. So the game does have spies who can run off and do all sorts of things. They can assassinate your governors. They can steal your money. They can blow up dams that you build. They can burn your districts. They can recruit people to attack your cities. They can they can just spy on you and just look around at stuff. It's, you know.
I'd imagine the whole world as one big...
Let us do shipbuilding. That would be handy. I do always want to tell people, like, as you saw with the Korean War that happened, if you find yourself being attacked, sometimes the best thing you can do is to just fall back, focus on defense, build it up, be patient, try to stay calm. I could have pressed in and tried to attack Korea, and it probably would have resulted in me being decimated because I just didn't have what I needed in order to pull that off. I'd have been fighting within their borders, and they probably would have killed me. But yeah, I don't know if we have any Final Fantasy fans watching, who have watched or are watching this after the fact. Maybe I'll play a Final Fantasy game as an episodic thing later. I don't know. I don't know what to really play. I don't know what people, you know, would enjoy seeing me play in particular. Maori wants 8 iron for 27 gold. That's a good deal. I don't really need the iron right now. I'm not worried about that. So we'll trade the iron. I'm really glad the Korean War didn't kill us off. That worked out very well for us, because that would have been really sad to see, like, you know, for the whoever's watching, and then, like, the Korean War kills me. I think we might have enough money to upgrade someone, so let's make a crossbowman. There you go. Be careful when you're playing this game if you're choosing to upgrade units, because the more advanced your units are, the more they cost to just stand there and do nothing. So if you find yourself with, a bunch of units and you have no money, it's not going to work out well for you. Right now I'm in the fortunate position where I do have money.
Mátyás vagyok. Én vagyok Magyarországnak királya. Ellenségim ostora, az igaz híveknek védelmezője. Üdvözöllek.
Matthias, the King of Hungary. Okay, so Hungary is in the game. I love the way this character looks. He just looks so cool. Okay, so... Oh, and Catherine de Medici wants to be our friend. Oh wait, she was already our friend. I just didn't renew our friendship. I'm a fool. Okay, let's see if we can get... Okay, so let's see if Catherine will be our friend again. Let's take a look. Catherine doesn't like Egypt. That's sensible. That isn't shocking. Let's take a look at Peter. Basically 50-50. Half the world likes him and half the world doesn't like him. Cleopatra. Pretty much everyone hates Cleopatra. Pericles. Kind of all over the place. Some civs like him, some civs don't. Matthias. 50-50 of the civs he's met. 2 like him, 2 don't. Coupe. Generally favored. Hasn't met that many people. And Korea, who pretty much everyone hates. So let's send Matthias some money. Right. I don't think Matthias is going to end up being a friend, but maybe we can stop him from being just an outright enemy. Okay, we're going to see how this goes. We're going to cross our fingers. We're going to hope that maybe we luck out and nobody declares a war or anything. It's really interesting because, like, the war is really going down between Egypt and France over here. So it'll be interesting to see what happens with that. Greece got a really bad start. They're this is like the worst start you can get because they're trapped between deserts and tundras, and they're not really near much of anything that's going to help them. That's just one of those starts where it's like sometimes you'll do a start in this game and it's just really, really bad, and you just... If you see that you're like desert tundra and you've just started, sometimes it's just worth... Don't torture yourself. Don't try to do something for many hours that's going to cause you pressure. So Matthias wants iron and horses. I have iron and horses. He'll give me some gold, so I'm getting a lot more than he's giving. And he'll open his borders. So we're going to accept that deal. We kind of want to be friends with Matthias. Kind of hoping Matthias will be that third friend we make. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes.
Your Grace, if I may,
I cannot imagine any condition which would cause a ship to founder. Modern shipbuilding has gone beyond that.
Alright, so let's work on military engineering so we can get gunpowder going on. We're going to build a settler here. We're going to keep that trade route with Mogadishu going because that's netting us some pretty nice gold. We'll have an aqueduct built here in a moment. We're going to have a harbor built here, and we're going to have a university district up here eventually. If you're watching this on YouTube after the fact, then please, Feel free to comment if you want me to do something else or you want more of this. I have no idea, so whatever people really want me to do is what generally, if it's something I want to do too, then we'll try to do that. Okay, so we're going to focus fire on theater because we weren't bottom of the barrel in culture, so that's pretty much our
Dovreste
only...
prestare attenzione a ciò che va accadere intorno. Credetemi, vi sono fin troppi giochini che stanno avendo luogo.
Catherine de Medici is basically telling me she's spying on me and is mad that I'm not spying on other people. Because that's how she rolls. Cleopatra, again, likes me because I have money. Do 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 do. Okay. Okay. That, I think, is where we will hit pause for right now. I'm just gonna save this because things are going okay. Not great, but we didn't get knocked out of the game. Okay, so science, we're dead last. Culture, again, we're the middle of the bottom of the barrel. Domination victory, we're in there, but, you know, meh. Russia is really good at religious victories, and they might run the table and do a religious victory because they're well on their way. So yeah, I hope folks have enjoyed this. I will come back to it. I'll probably break it up into 2-hour chunks just to see how it goes. And again, thank you guys. Thank everybody for watching. I hope someone enjoyed this, maybe got some entertainment out of it, or just saw a game that you might be interested in. But yeah, so until next time, everybody, play more games and be safe. Bye.